everybody. New setting here. I wanted to talk to you about Rob Zombie's Halloween 1. With Sherry Moon Zombie, Scout Taylor Compton playing Laurie Strode, Malcolm McDowell playing Dr. Loomis, Tyler Main, who's a WWE wrestler, uh, playing Michael Myers, so he looks really terrifying. And that's a good thing they did that, because the Michael Myers in this arc is human, so they used a 6'10" giant, uh, that, with every blow or with a knife he makes, he's doing like this. So he's using real force and doing that sound to create more force, and that's creepy. That's a good decision of Rob Zombie. Like I said, there are a few good things in there. You also got Sherry Moon Zombie, of course, and you got William Forsythe, Brad Dourif, and Danielle Harris as Annie. Brad Dourif is the Sheriff Brackett. Now, Sheriff, a quick synopsis of the story: it's basically a prequel and a reboot of the first one. So you get to see how the family of Michael Myers is. It's this white trash, fucked up family. His mom is a stripper. His sister is a slut. He, his father is on disability and always saying, yelling, "Come here with your flapjack boobs, and I fucking put them in my pudding. I'm a fucking eat them up and put my dick on them and you're gonna give a good sucking in front of everybody." I mean, he's talking like that. I mean, it's just over the top. It's Rob Zombie esque. I mean, Rob Zombie can direct but can't write for shit. He always have to have zombie in there, and he is always so R-rated with the vocal parts of the movies. So, and that's just too much. You can say fuck, you can say shit, but not all the time like fucking piece of shit, you asshole, I'm gonna fuck you up, eat your pussy. I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, so that's the reason why I don't like Rob Zombie. He's just not a good writer. Now the prequel idea, Michael. I'm not sure what the actor's name was. It's a creepy boy. It looks weird. Has a big head, blonde hair, long hair. Um, has a puffed up face, in my opinion, and he's killing animals, live animals, like a beginning sociopath would do, starting with animals and then with people. Eventually, he kills the bully that's bullying him. That the bully basically says to him that his sister would blow his cock for free and have a mouthful of shit, sperm, and just swallows it in, or something like that. It's just disgusting how he's talking. I mean, eventually kills him in a pretty fucked up way with a stick. He's just beating him to death. His face is just pulverized in pulp, and that's his first kill. After that, nobody wants to go trick or treating with him. His mother has to go stripping, and the William Forsythe is his dad, I guess, or stepdad. He's sitting. I'm not sure if it's his dad or stepdad, but he's sleeping there, passed out from being drunk, and his sister's with her boyfriend fucking, and that's what's happening. So that's the moment where he sort of snaps, and he finds. So the boyfriend had a mask with him, and the mask wasn't the clown face mask that's in the original. The mask is actually the mask of Michael Myers, the shape mask. He puts it on. It looks weird because the mask is too big for this kid. It's too big, but okay. He tapes down his stepdad, and he slits his throat, kills the guy. I'm not sure how oh yeah, he goes downstairs for a beer. He kills him with an aluminum baseball bat, hitting him 15 times or so, 20 times. And then he kills his sister with, and that's more creepier than the original. He's stabbing her, but repeatedly, and she's running away from him, and you can see him stabbing her again and again and again and again. Eventually, the police arrives. He puts the mask in a secret compartment, and the knife too, and he gets, of course, arrested and put in the psych ward where he is unfit to go to jail. And there we meet Loomis, a hip Loomis with long hair. He's doing like this with his hair. Loomis is just complete shite in this movie. He's trying too hard to be Loomis, and eventually weeks go on, months go on, and he has to stay there, and he starts to wear these masks because he wants to hide his face behind a mask. He doesn't talk anymore, and at some point when his mom is visiting him, maybe Loomis's idea was maybe he would talk with her, but he doesn't. And there's a nurse, and it's like every person in this movie is just awful. She calls him a freak or something like that, and she turns her back to him. But he's eating, and the kid that killed 4 people is given a metal knife and fork. Of course, he stabs the nurse many times with the fork, and Loomis is coming in, and the mother is coming in, and everything is silent. You see Michael screaming, Loomis being distraught, the mom is being in shock, and it's a good scene that they kept it quiet like that. It's like you can make up your mind how they reacted, and after that, the mom commits suicide. Although she still has a baby, so she's a fucking, she's fucking. I mean, she's such a bad mom. She commits suicide, and she has a baby to take care of for a few years old. But okay, yeah, that doesn't care. That doesn't matter. Eventually, Michael Myers, 17 years later, he's this giant dude of a man wearing this mask that he made. And you've got 2 alternative moments how he escapes. The worst one is the way that 2 orderlies try to rape a woman for some reason in his cell. and he he snaps in him and he kills those two orderlies and he uses that momentum to escape. Then you've got another moment when they're bringing him to a bus because he can be charged now as an adult. 4 or 5 cops with rifles, and he breaks off the chain and he kills all the guy. He kills them all in a really cool way, and that's I think it's the extended cut or something like that. It's a much better, but much better way that how he escapes. Um, to show the power of Michael Myers, that he can take on a few people. He's not scared about people with guns and things like that. Don't forget, I'm again saying this is a human Michael Myers. And in the end, something is bothering me, and that's why I don't like this movie. Okay, so yeah, Ken Faree from Dawn of the Dead is in there. There's a funny moment. He's on the toilet, and Michael Myers is there. He's slamming on the door, and he's saying, "I'm gonna be here for a while, brother. I ate some bad enchiladas." Like Demon in Friday 13 Part 5, A New Beginning. And he keeps slamming on the door and he says, "Brother, if I have to come out of this place, you're not gonna like it." Eventually, he gets out and he says, "They call me Grizzly Joe, bitch." He takes a knife. Of course, he kills the guy. He slams the toilet very violently and he kills him with the knife that he got. And he killed him for his clothes, I guess, and his car. No, 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 not for his car because he had a truck, for his clothes. So basically, that's the mechanic that's killing the original one that nobody seems to see, but me. But okay, or care, but I care. So after that, he goes to Haddonfield. We have a scout, Taylor Compton, who is nowhere near Lori. Uh, sh- the thing was, she wasn't supposed to see the original movie, so she would be different. Rob Zombie different. She's taking a bun, came out of the oven, and he's putting her finger in like that, and he's Annie and her is talking about Brett Bennett Tramer. I need to get fucked so hard. I really want to be fucked, yeah. And I mean, constantly about that. And at some point, when they're, what, are they babysitting at some point? But they're all having sex. I mean, Annie is like, "You gonna fuck me? You gonna fuck me?" Then, of course, Michael Myers comes into play. He kills the guy. I think Daniel Harris had something written up that you could see everything: her pussy, her tits. She's just running away from him and full of glory, and she gets stabbed multiple times. I mean, it's weird. Yeah. Um, eventually, Michael Myers finds Lori. He knocks her out. What happens is he shows her a picture. Now, this is the thing that I don't like. He's human. Again, he isn't. He doesn't want to kill Lori because the baby's name is Boo. He doesn't want to kill Boo. He wants her to remember him as Michael because Michael loved Boo because he didn't kill Boo that night. And she doesn't know this this baby, and eventually she stabs him in the shoulder, and of course that sets him off. That she betrayed him as well, and is trying to kill her too. Now there is there is a moment in this movie where Loomis is buying a gun. In the original, he has a gun, a 38 or something revolver. In this one, he buys this hand cannon. I think it's a Colt Python. I think it's a Colt Python 44 caliber, and he's doing like this in the store. This dirty Harry moves, and if I would be the owner of that store, I would check this guy up, because I think he's a few short of a Rosemary. I mean, okay, he gets the gun. He doesn't know how to use it, obviously. Now, when the entire skerfuffle between Lori and Michael happens, she falls in a empty pool she can't get out, and Michael is standing there, and he gets over her. She thinks, the, does she shoot him in the leg? He falls. Eventually he falls on top of her, and she is aiming the gun point blank range from here, shoots him. Normally his head would splatter away, his brains would be mush, his face, half of his face would be gone. Um, and the movie ends there. She's lying there, Michael Myers' body is lying there, and the movie ends. That's, in my opinion, what the movie should have done. Okay, he's a human Michael Myers. I keep saying Jason. Michael Myers, you killed him, and you killed him good. Okay. No, of course there has to be a second movie, and how in the fuck he survived that, nobody explains. So, but that movie is even worse. I'm gonna talk to you about that in my one of my next reviews. Not per se the next, but it's, if I have to say which one is better, this one is the best one, but this one is better, but this one, yeah, but the second one is just, oh, head headache reducing awful. So it's gonna be a treat. Is this movie good? If you're a Halloween fan, just give it a try. Maybe I heard 50 people, the Halloween fans, give it a 50% chance of loving it or hating it. So, you know, I didn't like Michael Myers being a human. I didn't like the way he was brought up by this marginalized family. I didn't like Loomis. He was silly and weird and idiotic. He wasn't a big help. He wasn't the Ahab that we needed, for like the Ahab from Moby Dick. We I didn't get that feeling from him, and the sex jokes and the filthy talking just went too far. I like to see a set of nice boobs and things like that, but you know, if it's constant, some people, yeah, I want that. If I want to have a set of nice boobs, I go to my wife, have sex with my wife. Uh, you know, she has nice boobs. I don't. I mean, that shit is distracting. When Annie is running around there, she's running away from Michael Myers in her skin, in her everything showing. It's so Rob Zombie-esque filmed. And like I said, the ending, I mean, the fact that he survived that as a human, I mean, is his mask made of Teflon? You know, Teflon, a bulletproof, from a bulletproof vest, and even those guns can probably penetrate a bulletproof vest. But okay, uh, if you're a Halloween fan, just give it a try. Maybe you like it. I don't like it. I think if I have to choose which one is the best, first or the second one, this one probably the one with the best things in it. Uh, but yeah, have a nice day.